Welcome. I'm Nahid. This is your midweek soothe. And today we're going to be looking at the eyes. So, the eyes for me are just so powerful. I do stare at a screen quite a lot, but it is what I do. And so, anything that can just get me out of that fixed state is really good. And by fixed state, I mean I'm looking at a screen. It's a short range that my eyes get stuck in. And really, your eyes, like everything else, they want to kind of look far away and then look close and then, look far away again. They want to be able to go left and right really easily. You're just looking for freedom of movement in your eyes. And so staring at a screen isn't kind of really conducive to feeling at ease and actually no fixed state is. You don't want to be in a fixed state. So that whole thing about sitting down all day, um, doing any one thing all day isn't great. We're meant to move. So for this, before you sit down, can you come to stand or sit? Yeah, so up to you. I don't really mind. Um, Sitting on your bottom, feet on the ground. Let's all do sit actually. Let's do that. Sit on your bottom with your feet on the ground so I can just cue the same thing. And then from here, just look out at your horizon, wherever that is. And very slowly, as your head moves a little bit to the left, what do your eyeballs do easily and naturally? So for most of us, I'm guessing, and certainly for me when I start, and then you can go to the right and you can come to the middle again. My eyes would stay fixed in my head because fixing them has been the pattern all day. Yeah. So it kind of hangs on to that pattern. But if you kind of let yourself soften that grip and let your eyeballs just do what they want to do. So now I'm not using effort to keep them stuck in the same place. And I want the head to carry the eyes. So the eyes don't want to skip. They kind of just want to be carried. So the eyes aren't leading, they're not lagging behind, they're moving with your head and then come back and let that go. And now close your eyes. And I just find this is much more easier for me to kind of follow because I haven't got all that visual information coming into my brain. And I'm going to let my eyeballs just roll a little bit to one side, back to the middle, and just kind of let them be easy in my skull to the other side and come back to the middle. Lovely. And then let your eyes open. And even that might feel like a bit of a refresh, but we've got more. So now lie down. And you can lie down on your back for a little bit. You can keep your knees bent. Lie down on your back just for a little bit. Just kind of figure out how you are today. How does it feel to take the load off your spine, to let the muscles around your spine release? How does that feel? And then from here, roll over to one side. I don't mind which, whatever's comfortable for you. Cushion underneath your head if you need it. Sometimes we don't need it, so see if you need it. Just on the side of the skull. And pull your knees up, please. And I'm going to call it underneath and top, yeah? And let's see how far we go because I might need you to do the other side by yourself. So just see how you go. Okay. From here, please could you take your top hand onto your forehead and let your fingers kind of soften and let your thumb be next to your fingers, but let your hand soften around your skull. So I'm not gripping, but I'm just really allowing the finger bones to soften around the skull. So you're on your side, don't forget. So let's presume I'm on my left side. So my right hand, yeah. Obviously, you'd be doing the other way around. So from here, just let your hand soften on your skull. And then really slowly, imagine that you are taking your elbow backwards. And this is now a connection. So let the hand, the elbow, the skull connect to just very gently take the elbow backwards. And so because you're lying, what you're doing is you're moving towards the ceiling. The head moves towards the ceiling. Imagine that's the floor. And then the head rolls back a little bit. And what I'm trying to do is I'm really trying to connect my hand bones to my skull so that the neck muscles don't switch on. That's really important. Yep. The neck muscles are moving. They are contracting. Of course they are because they will. But you're not moving from contracted neck muscles because that's your pattern. And we don't want to move always according to your habit. We're interrogating your habit, we're exploring them. Are they useful? Are they not useful? The next time you come back, let yourself just rest, stay on your side, and notice how you sense yourself at rest. And what might you notice? Maybe you feel that you've sunk down into the floor a bit more. Maybe you feel that your lower jaw has softened a little bit. Whole range of whole range of different sensations, perhaps. New sensations. It doesn't have to be a fix. It doesn't have to be a stretch. Just noticing something a little bit different is what we're doing. Take the same hand and place it on your forehead. Your hand and bones cup around the forehead. And again, really slowly, you're going to roll it back, and then you're going to come back to your start position. Don't go too far. Go to the place before you have to really yank it. You have to really push it. You're kind of aware of conscious effort. Just where will it easily roll? And then notice what your eyeballs do. Are you keeping them stuck in the head? Are they following the skull? Are you allowing yourself to roll? And how are you breathing? Nice. Pause in the middle. And then keep the hand there if that feels okay, because now you're going to go the other way, so towards the floor. And you might not be able to move very far, or always looking for this small range of movement. Notice what your eyeballs do. And the next time you come back to your start position, more or less, let the hand come down. Hmm. Roll onto your back and remove the cushion underneath your head. And this time, let your arms be long and your legs be long. And even though I've just been doing that and seated, that I can really sense some shift in me. Feel calmer. So this really helps to activate the no-go part of your nervous system. So the one involved in rest and repair. It's called parasympathetic, but I don't find those labels super helpful. Just no-go. Mm. And then from here, we will do the other side. So roll over to the other side, the side that you didn't choose first of all. Um, Pull your knees up, and once that's done and you're ready, and you can pop something underneath your head only if you need it. Place the other hand on your forehead. Let them just connect first of all. So I've got my palm down, the base of my hand down. Let your lips stay together, but let your lower jaw close. And then very gently. So how it starts is it's kind of almost a pulling. I almost don't want to use that word, but it's almost a pulling of the skin on your forehead. And then that shifts the skull. And then you bring it back. And there's like almost a pulling on your forehead. And then as you pull the skin, then the bone comes, the whole skull comes, and you really want to connect the bones with the bones. And it might be that you don't have much movement on this side, which is why you probably didn't choose it. But again, remind yourself, range is so uninteresting, ambition is so uninteresting. Eyes are closed, and just notice the movement of your eyeballs. Do your eyeballs want to really skip in the direction that you're going in? Can you slow them down so that they come with the head, they roll with the head a bit more? Nice. Pause there, let the arm come down, stay on your side. Notice if anything has changed on the surface of you on the floor, on that kind of contact of you on the floor. Notice if anything has changed. And then take that hand again. We're going to move towards the floor, so nice and gently. And it's kind of like the base of the hand gently nudges, and then you just see, where can I easily go? And then the fingers bring you back. And it's, where can I easily go? Something incredibly soothing about having a hand on your forehead, isn't there? Every time I do, I kind of think, why don't I do this more often? Hmm. Nice. And then let your hand come down. And actually, let's roll on the back again. So roll onto your back, move that, whatever you've got underneath you, move that away. And just notice how you lie on the floor. Changed. Anything to do with the eyes will really help to soften the back of the neck. Notice that whether you can sense that or not. Maybe your resting jaw position has dropped a little bit. Maybe your eyeballs feel like they've really dropped into the skull. And then very, very slowly on your back, take one hand, take the first hand, and then gently roll your head and notice if the eyeballs more easily come with you. There's some sort of separation between the eyes and the rolling of the skull. Do you notice that? And let the hand come down. Notice the quality of your mind. Something's shifted, something's changed. Take the other hand. Let the hand bones and the skull kind of really connect with each other first. Mm. And then let the hand come down. And just notice the softness in your face, softness in the back of the neck. Maybe your breathing has changed. Mm. And can you stay there with your eyes closed just for a little while longer? It's taking a little bit of a respite from your day. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I hope you have a good rest of your day. See you next week. Take care. Bye bye.